We have breaking news now at 6:30. We are taking a look at a crash that's just really led to a backup.
Yeah.
Lehigh commuters, you're going to want to listen up because it's at State Road 82 in Gunnery. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lindsay Sablon.
And I'm Corey Lazar. Here's a live look behind us. You already see the backup starting to form for this in Lehigh Acres. Let's go right to Rachel Cox-Rosen, who has been keeping an eye on this. And Rachel, this is getting worse by the minute now.
Yeah, it really is. Not just for Gunnery Road, as you can see behind you guys, but also for State Road 82 drivers headed westbound into Fort Myers. You can see on my screen there all those folks on Gunnery Road trying to go toward Daniels Parkway and getting caught in a lot of traffic. Northbound Gunnery not out of the woods either. Let's go to my maps though so you can see the effect on State Road 82. Over a mile now, I'd say closer to 2 miles of very slow speeds in the teens and single digits even at times. So here's the best way around this morning. I would not even get on State Road 82 until you're well past Gunnery. Use 23rd Street Southwest to go westbound. That turns into Leonard Boulevard. And then to hop back onto 82, you can go south on Ray Avenue. Keep in mind, though, that Southwest 23rd also gets backed up westbound, so make sure you're getting out the door early, even when you're using this alternate route this morning. That's your Week News traffic. Let's check in with Wink News Weather Authority meteorologist Zach Malak. Very foggy out there to start our morning.
Yeah, very foggy. We're seeing that dense fog advisory for almost every single community and county in our area, active until 9 a.m. this morning. It's going to be quite impactful as you're already seeing it on the roads. You saw Rachel show you many camera lens views, and here's the look. The visibility at least a mile or less for almost every community. Dense fog being reported now with quarter-mile visibility or less for you all. Lehigh Acres, Immokalee, Ave Maria, Naples, Golden Gate, as well as Punta Gorda. So if you're leaving Lehigh Acres, where Rachel pointed out that crash, that Ibis Landing golf community is right there on 23rd Street, it's going to be quite impactful and a long ways in. So just allow extra time and extra space between you and the cars in front of you this morning. Taking a live look at I-75 there near RSW, traffic is moving fine in that area, but you can see just how dense that fog is. No matter where you're driving from or to this morning, it's going to be a slow commute and a rather impactful start to your day. Temperatures, though, starting off in the upper 60s to low 70s, so it is a mild and muggy start to your Monday morning. Hour by hour we go for today. The fog staying with us through 9 a.m. Then those clouds will be dissipating a little bit. We'll be dry through lunchtime. And then we're tracking a cold front. That front arrives this afternoon, bringing a few showers across our area. We'll time out those showers and show you exactly when they move through coming up in the next 10 minutes.
All right, Zach, thank you. We continue now our team coverage on this fog with Tiffany Rizzo, who is in the Wink News live drive traveling around the roadways.
Yeah, you see this shot from our I-75 cameras. Let's get a look at where it is on the ground. Tiffany, where are you right now and how's it look there?
Good morning, Lindsay and Corey. So right now I'm on Estero Parkway, and there's one word to describe it. When you step out the door this morning, when you're on the road, it's just foggy. And I'm going to flip this camera around so you can see what I'm looking at right now. You can see there's a little water on that camera, but it is foggy out here. It's making it harder to see for sure. So you definitely want to keep that in mind when you're going to work this morning, when you're dropping the kids off at school. You're going to have a little bit harder time seeing on the road, and that includes street signs, reading those signs as well. It's making it a little harder to see. Now you can still see this one car in front of me, but the car in front of that one, I believe it just turned. That one's a little harder to see. We're coming up on a red light here. You can see that, but it's definitely just making everything a little bit more difficult. Now, I have noticed that this fog is patchy. There's some areas where I'm seeing it's a little bit worse than others that we're driving through. It's coming and going, but just all things to keep in mind this morning. And some safety tips that you want to keep in mind from the National Weather Service is leave plenty of distance between you and the car in front of you. Slow down and allow yourself some extra time to get to wherever you're headed this morning. Another good thing to remember is never use your high beam lights, because that causes a glare and makes it harder to see what's ahead of you on the road. Instead, use your low beam headlights or fog lights if you have them. This will make your car visible to those ahead and behind you, which is something that you're going to want this morning. So definitely in certain areas it's foggier than others. I am having a little bit of a harder time seeing, so just keep all of that in mind, and we're going to keep eyes on the ground here and on the road and let you know where we're seeing all of that fog. Reporting live in Lee County, Tiffany Rizzo, Wink News.